Latin music is a universal music. Every music in the world, as far as I'm concerned, is universal music. And, you know, they're rhythms they're some of a Caribbean born, some Afro-Cubans are born, different type of percussion rhythms that make Latin music. Okay, I think Sergio can probably explain that better than I can, but they are certain types or styles of how they do the melodies and the music itself. I mean, you got music coming in from the north of Mexico, which is totally different than that you would have something coming out of Puerto Rico or Cuba or the rest of the Caribbean, where there's more melodic, more I don't know, more Afro-Cuban sound. Let's use the word of that. The reggaeton obviously has got a mix between reggae and some Latin dance portion of things. That's how reggaeton was created. So, and lyrically, obviously, is a very localized type of lyrics that they started because it all came from Puerto Rico. Now they're trying to spread from there to try to make the thing more international. And that's why maybe the success of Daddy Yankee with Gasolina is a very simple, lyrically song, but it caught the eye of I say a lot of people in this country when you do over 1 million units in SoundScan. So, and from there we'll go internationally. So. Yes and no. I think Latin music's been around all our lives. It's just, I remember when Gloria Estefan came out with Conga. Well, that wasn't the last 5 years. That was 15 years ago. So, huge. Basically huge. Before that, Julio Iglesias came out. Before that, I can go on and on and on and on. So, it's not that in the last 5 years. I think Latin music's been here all the time. Since the 40s, the Mambos, the Xavier Cugat, I mean, on and on and on and on. It happens that one particular sound or artist happens to break through mainstream America over a certain amount of period. If you look at 4 years or 5 years ago, well, you had two artists that broke very quickly, Marc Anthony and Shakira. But that was 5 years ago. Then now you're talking about Daddy Yankee. That's 4 years later or 5 years later. And maybe next year it'll be two other people. It goes on and on. It happens to all grab in one particular time. We say, hey, Latin music is exploding. No, Latin music has been there. It's just that you might go 2 years when nothing's happening. And all of a sudden here comes Joe Blow. Boom, hits mainstream America. The group from Spain did maybe 8 years ago, Macarena. Never had another hit here in this country, but had a hit. So, and it goes on, talking about Herb Alpert, it goes on even through Herb Alpert's years. The Tijuana Brass and what Herb did with that and that. Herb is, as a matter of fact, one of the people that love Latin music. Is the way he actually played when they started A&M Discos, A&M Records. I remember I was at RCA Records then. I used to distribute his product. And he loved to be in every recording session, doing his horn with Jose Quintana, who was one of the producers, and Jose Bejar used to work there, in fact. So it goes on. It goes on. It's not just exploded now. It exploded years ago. And it will continue to. That's what I feel.